This is B. Beckley, and she's going to talk today about the Great Depression. What was it like for you and your family during the Great Depression?
Hi everybody, I was born in 1926 and the Depression was around early in the 1930s, but truly it was before that. And so our family was a very close-knit family. I had an older sister and an older brother. My dad worked as the assistant postmaster at our post office, and we owned a 2-acre mini ranch. And on that ranch we had a barn out in back, and we had a calf, and my dad planted alfalfa for hay, and then we had a place to keep horses, but we didn't own the horses. We had a friend who owned the horses and brought them and left them there so that they could be ridden. I didn't do a lot of riding when I was little because the big horse named Cyclone scraped me off walking in the barn when I was 5, and I was kind of scared after that for a while. So anyway, as far what life was like, it was country life, and all the kids in my town were kind of like we were. It was a small town of 4,000 people, all agriculture, so we had olives, walnuts, apricots, citrus, berries, all kinds of things that you would raise, tomatoes, your own string beans, and my mother would can them. And so we all worked on that ranch to help harvest. And so when I was 5, one of the local farmers who raised apricot trees hired people from our town and out of town to come over and work in what we call a dry yard shed. And they had great big huge trays about 4 feet long that had to be filled with apricots that had been cut in half and the pits taken out. They were then put in a building that often they were just cardboard buildings, but they put them in there with some kind of a sulfur thing, and they dried them. And so we worked there very, very hard, and people who cut the apricots, they were in what seemed like humongous boxes, and it was 25 cents to cut the fruit in a box, and my mom could do about 4 or 5 a day, so she was making like $1.25, and she would give me 5 cents a tray to put the apricots down in a smooth line on the tray. So anyway, we would work that for about a month in the summer, and I had enough money when I went to kindergarten to buy myself a dress for school. I was very happy about that. And the way we bought things, we had catalogs, and you picked out what you wanted, and then you mailed it in, and then you got the clothes back, kind of like they do on the internet today. Of course, we didn't have anything like that, but if you bought it, you had to pay for shipping it, and if you didn't like it, you had to pay to ship it back. So you usually wore it no matter what. You didn't have a lot of choice. So that's about 5 minutes of talk about that, and so I'll call it quits for now.